Taking that little beaver I caught today, I got the fat cut off of him, got him quartered up, got some seasonings mixed in with it. Got most of the spine, the hind quarters, the tail section, and the front quarters. And I've mixed in some of this Country Bob's Cajun seasoning just to taste. And I'm gonna add a little water to it and put it on slow and low. Let it, slow crock pot cook all night. But with the seasonings I've added, the Cajun seasonings and the protein to fat mixture in the beaver, I'm going to get some sweet baby rays, honey barbecue sauce, a thing of slaw, and some buns. And it's going to be some good food tomorrow. But I'm going to cook it till it falls apart, pull it, debone it, and turn it into barbecue. There's our beaver in the crock pot. Coming in for check day 5, I believe. Hopefully I've got something down the line, but I've got a good lunch waiting for me anyway. But I'll probably be pulling out of here tomorrow. I've got some places and people have called me, they need a little help, so I'll get in touch with them and get that lined up. And I'm going to move on down the line and see if I've made any catches. Well, set number 1 of the morning, still tucked in that little hole right there in front of that castor mouth. Nothing on it today. I'm going to move down to sets number 2 through 12. Hopefully I've got something somewhere. We'll see. Trap number 2 I had right up here. I'm not feeling the trap as of right now, but I'll go out and pull the cable in deep water. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got something held. There's some pretty good amount of scratches on the mound, so we've had some activity. And the brush is all shredded, so see how the grass is all shredded in the mat. I'll get out here and pull up the deep water anchor and see if we got it. Well, I do have beaver number 1 of the morning. There's something I don't see much of. That's a no BS beaver extreme, and I've got both his back feet in the trap. So he was caught, he wasn't going nowhere. I come up here and seen all this grass shredded and chewed. I knew I had to catch out here in deep water, but I'll get this trap up here on this mound rebedded and hopefully have another one tomorrow. I'll move over to set number 3 in a minute. Here's set number 3, and I have put another little thimble full of the Alpha Delta lure up here on top in hopes to pick one up here. But so far as trap number 3, catch number 1 was over on set number 2 a few minutes ago. So I'll keep moving down the line, see if we've made any more catches. Had another trap up here on this mound. I have not found it yet, and we'll hook to the cable, pull it out here in deep water and see if we've held on to it. Right there's the castor mount. We'll see. Things don't look all shredded. We'll find out in a minute. Ooh, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting it to be that big. That's a super tanker. And beaver number 2 of the morning on set number 4. That is a big beaver. I'll get this set remade and keep moving. But I'm more than happy with that one. I knew when I was having trouble getting it rolled into the boat, that was a big one. See you down at set number 5. I do have catch number 3, but it's not a beaver. It's one of them water possums, aka Nutria. And he's got a big chunk of his tail. I don't know whether it's frostbite and the tips of the ears. You can see the tips of the ears. The tips of the ears are frostbit. Some of that cold snap we had, they just can't take this, you know, super like 2-degree temperature. The tips of his ears are frostbit and the tip of his tail is coming off. So I can kind of attribute some of that to the super cold temps. But you can see the tips of his ears are coming off. So frostbite's getting some of them. I'll get this set remade and keep moving. It's catch number 3 so far. Set number 6, I believe. It's bedded right here. Trap's bedded right in this area. I'm gonna put a little more caster on it because these good weather nights has got stuff moving. And here you can start seeing some of the jaws, but I'll get it relured and move down to number 7. Well, here's the mounds that I have set up on. It's going to be set number 7. Right there you can see the trap on the bottom, hopefully. I can anyway. And nothing, no takers on it. The 2 mounds from me did get hit. So I'm going to put a little, freshen this lure up. And we'll go take a look at that one. I see this set of mounds right here is only about less than 20 yards from the mound I've got set. You can see all the fresh sign, fresh mud, fresh tracks. They've been all up on this one. Let them get a whiff of what I put out over there. Hopefully it'll draw them to it. But if not, I would be moving steel to this place. But the yeah, it's only less 15 yards. Right over there is where I've got that other set. So maybe we'll pull him to it. We'll see. I'm gonna move over and check number 8. Oh, here's set number 8. I'm surprised it hadn't produced, you know, at least a Nutria. This one hadn't done anything. There's the trap squeezed in next to this log and wiggled into the bottom best I could. It's fairly hard and sandy right there. But I will put a little more lure on the mound, freshen everything up, because it's going to be the last night of this series. Tomorrow will be pulling everything and then moving somewhere else. But I'll get a little lure slopped on it and keep moving to number 9. Getting set number 9. Right there's the caster mound, and I just put a little more of the Alpha Delta up in here. You can see the lighter brown color. Boy, I was paddling up to this one, and I was starting to get excited. I thought, boy, I got something. No, it was a lily pad that done floated over next to the stake, and it was sticking up like it was a beaver's tail, and I could see it from about 50 yards away, and I thought I had a catch. But I got up to the stake, and I said, nah. But there's set number 9. Gonna move on down to 10, 11, and 12. Hopefully we've got something somewhere else. Well, I got set number 10 on these mounds, and so far on this whole series, I've only had the 1 miss on this set of mounds. But there's an old stick lodge that has collapsed, and the Nutria and everything are using it now. But yeah, I set the trap a little deeper, trying to avoid the Nutria nuisance. And yeah, hadn't made any catches on this set. I'll keep moving down to sets number 11 and 12. Well, I've got nothing on set number 11. I'm gonna move on down to number 12. The trap's a little covered up in moss, hard to see. Couldn't find it there for a minute, but I poked around with the hook and found it and repositioned it back a little closer and put a little more of the Alpha Delta. You can see up here on this wet spot, and watered it in. So hopefully we'll have a catch here tonight. I'm gonna move down to number 12. Well, got to set number 12. Just 3 catches today. Not bad. I've done better. It's still better than blank check, but there's trap bedded on the bottom. And got the fencing over here on the beaver sticks. Trap bedded in the middle, and I'm going to re-lure this area in hopes that the beaver come through tonight. We'll see. But I'll see you over at the boat ramp. Here's a catch of the day. Just a big Nutria. With frostbit ears and tail. I got a good 2-year-old beaver here. And a bear of a beaver right here. Here's the size 13 boot next to it. We can see it better like that. It's bigger than the boot. That is a big beaver. But I'm happy to get them. I'm gonna go home and eat some lunch. See you there. Got a crock pot about half full of the pulled beaver meat. Got the buns. Got the tater salad. Got the sweet beaver rays, honey. Fix and dig in. That was that smaller kit from yesterday. Turned it into a crock pot barbecue beaver. See you tomorrow.